This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 26, Treasure Trove.
Is the key still in one piece?
The key is still floating there.
Oh.
Like it's in a door.
Okay. I'm guessing we just walk past it and look inside then?
Well, let's try. And Tirker,
Give me a strength saving throw.
okay.
Nork's gonna just keep watch out here. I'll keep watch out here. You go in. Let me know if you need me.
So, Rand has unfortunate circumstances go smack straight into the door that seems to be invisible right now, and
Ow.
takes a point of bludgeoning damage.
Ow. How much damage are we talking?
Just a point.
Oh.
Just-
Ow.
Just
Bonk
enough.
your head.
Oh.
Well, I guess it's invisible, but it's not gone.
The key is still right there in the keyhole.
Bran, at this point, is trying to play around with it. I wonder. She's kind of moving her hand back and forth like, should I take it?
How about we try turning the key?
Alright.
So was Tirker able to get through with the 16? Or
No, you just didn't hurt yourself.
okay, so I ran into it but didn't hurt myself.
Yeah,
Got it.
you're able to be like, oh, my hands aren't moving anymore.
Got it.
I imagine Rayan was just kind of hasty and just bloom.
Yep.
Okay, so Rayan slowly brings her hand to the key and slowly turns it.
And it slowly unlocks. That's it.
All right.
It'll.
So the door unlocks. Can she take the key out now?
Yep. You take the key out, and the door becomes visible.
All right. This key's mine. Off limits to anyone else. And she just shoves it in her pocket.
Nork's just gonna throw his hands up like, hey, whatever.
So
I'm gonna keep watch out here. If you need me, just yell.
All right.
Actually, Nort, can you roll me a history really quickly?
Ooh.
You exactly know which house you're at. It's the old adventurer that had that your sister had yell at you about finding horrible objects and picking them up when you were back at town.
Oh, right. This is the old man that used to lecture us about not picking up strange things.
And you also know for a fact that he used to tell a lot of stories about his adventuring days. And there was rumors that he even kept things that might have been mystical or wondrous in his house. But no one could ever get into his house to actually, see if that fact was real or not.
Nork's standing there just outside the door, and he's thinking, and he's peeking in a bit. And curiosity is just getting the best of him, so he's gonna be like, I've always wanted to go in here, and I kind of want to know what's in here.
Marianne goes, "Do you think there's any magical things in here?"
I
Narg
do.
looks at Rayanne and says, he told a lot of stories, and if any of those stories are true, then yes.
And then
I'm
all of a
just about to
sudden,
do
Marianne
the
just
Alright.
works on the detect magic.
Alright, so you do that ritual. Let's check in with Ash. So you're kind of like staying within shouting distance of the group, and you're looking at everything, and you definitely see that pattern of the more ransacked places having one symbol than another. And are you close enough to see them like all just kind of enter into this house?
I would think so. Like, I was just gonna make a kind of take a route around and work my way back. So I think I'd be walking up just about the time that they had all started to go in.
Yeah, and you notice that this house in particular hasn't been ransacked, and the door looks super beaten up. But for some reason, the inside you can see is like well maintained.
Interesting. Right. I will hurry to catch up with the rest of the group.
So as you enter and everybody else enters, this is a very nice looking halfling home. And it looks like this person had full-sized or even bigger visitors in mind, because the rooms are like actual full size with vaulted ceilings, which
So I
is
can stand up straight.
yeah, you can stand up straight, and the
This
door
is
is also like that too.
unusual.
And there's a lot of like halfling sized chairs and stuff that look like they've been used, but also you pass by a room where there's like full size furniture. It looks kind of like a parlor or somewhere where you would entertain guests. And yeah, Rayanne, you do your ritual with detect magic, and you notice that there are some fine sparkly things in this house.
Marianne just gives this kid in a candy store grin, like, "Oh,
Yep.
there is so many things I want here."
And like the first thing you actually pass, it looks like a plain like water jug filled with water, and it's what do magical things look like when they're in your detect magic type of vision?
They just kind of, I would say, they glow a bit, but it's more like a pulsating kind of thing. Like she senses, oh hey, this is a thing.
Yeah. So you're definitely getting, hey, this is a thing with this water jug.
Mm-hmm.
So, question. I think I'm confused. Are we inside or outside of the house?
I think you all went inside.
Oh, I thought I couldn't get inside.
Oh, Rayanne finally unlocked the door and opened it, and
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm just getting really tired.
Oh, no
All
problem.
right. So I'm in. If I'm inside, I would be going beeline for that shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Norik's just walking right behind him, watching for what he goes to.
Yeah, you go to kind of like a trophy room, and there's like an armor for like a full-sized human, a helmet for a giant, just a lot of like knickknacks and things. And on one of the shelves, there's a puzzle piece with one of the fine purple glowing gems in it. It looks like in some way it attaches to the piece that you already have.
Norik, I'm guessing Norik notices this as well.
Well, give me a perception. Let's see if you actually notice.
Because he's looking around at everything, but
Yeah, or
Do you want me to,
there's
like, slide a hand against it or something, or...
well, Norik's pretty well distracted right now. There's a lot of stuff to look at. I mean, the guy's got an helmet for giant in here. I mean,
helmet big as Norik or bigger.
yeah. I mean, basically,
Norik's just looking at everything like, wow, whoa.
I mean,
I never knew.
It's kind of like a it's kind of like going into that menagerie in the vault. Like, there's a lot of like just things to look at. I mean, none of this is labeled or anything, or if it was labeled, it might be mislabeled. But
so
and Norik's just gonna say, why, we at the monastery we collected things, but I didn't see anything like this.
So Tyrker's gonna swipe that puzzle piece and put it with the other one, and then come right back over to Nurik and just like, do you want a new helmet?
Unfortunately, it's
No,
not.
I'll pass on a helmet.
Unfortunately, it's not that fast. You swipe it, you put it in your hand, and you get that weird vision again of your vision just moving away from your own body.
Is he just frozen there for a moment?
Yep.
Can I do advantage on that perception against him then?
Well, it's pretty obvious that he just took something.
It's pretty obvious. Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't see me take it, but you saw me hold it.
So you start traveling through the lands, and you go back to the city of Swordfall. And you go. Actually, is Tyrker even familiar with Swordfall at all?
Not very.
You go to the crappy district that you're always herded to. When the guards notice you out at night, and you go to what seems to be an underground passage, and through all these images are a little bit shadowy, but it seems like a room full of people, maybe lounging, and then finally on a pedestal, there's the next puzzle piece. And then you come to.
Got it.
What was that? Did you swipe something from the shelf? I mean, I was honest earlier. Okay.
I did. I guess things don't stop for me like they do for Rayanne, do they?
Speaking of stuff from the shelves, what does that thing that's filled with water do?
I know. Do you touch it?
Yes. Well, depending on if I see if it's cursed or not.
It's not glowing like the cursed items that you've seen before.
Okay.
But it definitely is a jug full of water.
Okay, so she picks it up.
Okay.
And I want to see what it does.
Like, what do you do to see what it does?
I'd imagine she holds the gem in one hand, and
it's a jug of water.
I know, but also, all right. She places the jug down, and then picks up the crystal and kind of looks at it through maybe the crystal.
Well, the crystal isn't that clear, so it's kind of hard. You need to, if you want to turn on the full vision. I can't exactly remember what you need to do. I think it's like a magic word, and then your vision goes crazy. Okay,
so I did that to where I have the full vision.
Alright, so you're getting identify your vision. Everything that's dark now becomes brighter. And anything that's disguised is now you can see it as it truly is.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're looking at it and you start getting information that
Mm-hmm.
it's a jug of everlasting water.
Ooh, nice.
Well, that's handy, but I don't know where I'd need it.
And you start getting like more information, and it doesn't seem like information you were getting before, but like you just start getting the words pour me, pour me, pour me just kind of like flashed at you.
Alright, if there's any plants outside, she just kind of pours a little out there.
And the jug doesn't seem to get any more empty.
Alright, so Rand's like, okay, that's enough. I need to look around. There's probably more out here. In here?
You do notice that one of the rocks, it's in the like there's a little like outside garden that's in front of the door, and you notice that one of the rocks is actually glowing.
Alright, she picks up the rock.
And you get information that there's a magical hidden space in this rock that has a key. Yes, I just did that. He had a hidden
the key.
Yeah.
The spare key.
Rand just places it back. He might need this.
Speaking of the occupant
Better
of the
than-
house, is there anyone alive here?
No, the whole town has been evacuated. And it seems like well, if they did kill anyone, their bodies are not in the streets.
Right.
Yeah, so Ash, yeah, you start noticing that this guy has a lot of stuff from around the known world. You actually see some stuff from your home country.
I'll go look. I won't start looting since I don't know if the owner of the house is alive or dead.
Yeah.
We'll go take a look and see if there's anything interesting.
You notice that there is like a tribal mask, but it's hung upside down. And a few other things, like he has a spear, a tapestry, what seems to be like maybe a crown. But you know, it's all stuff that can be found around in the islands of Saibo.
Interesting. It's always good to see some stuff from home.
Yep. And yeah, it seems like he has just a lot of things from a lot of different areas. So this person's probably very well traveled.
Ash is impressed. At least he's kind of gets that feeling of like when you're in a museum,
Yeah.
and you're just kind of overwhelmed with all the stuff that's there.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yeah, if you ever been to like someone's home who's like a hardcore collector of something, it's like that experience. It's like, whoa, you've devoted a lot of time just going out and getting all this stuff. Good on you.
Yeah.
Tirker, you've gotten the piece. You've had a vision.
Yes.
Anything else?
Mushrooms. Looking for those. Can't help it. Maybe this old guy has mushrooms.
Let's see. Give me investigation, I guess.
Okay. Investigation. Oop. Did it work? There we
Yes,
go. Wow, that was
19.
a lag.
Yeah, that was quite a lag. So you start rummaging through the house a little, and Like, are you being careful about this? Or are you just like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
open a drawer?
I'm being careful. Like,
Yeah,
the
Norik is starting to think about, when he gets back to the house and he starts walking around telling everyone, "Hey, don't like make a mess or totally ransack the place.
Yeah, like
He's still alive. He'll be coming home."
Rand's like looking at everything with that like grin of I'm gonna take it all. I mean, Ash looks like he's a little mesmerized. I mean, Tyrker's definitely looking for something.
Rand's just now looking for something that she knows she could take, though. Instead of like a water jug or a key, she's like, okay,
Yeah,
there's got to be something better here.
it seems like all the cool stuff is like out on display where it would be totally noticeable if you take it, or like some of the more questionable stuff is like in glass cases.
Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall.
Please consider listening to these podcasts.
Hello, folks. JP Winterbottom here to tell you about The Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons narrative-focused actual play podcast about a group of private investigators in a fantasy noir setting with eldritch horror undertones. You can find The Beholder's Eye every other Friday on iTunes, SoundCloud, or anywhere podcasts are found.
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.